It's after the holidays and we're stuck with a ton of leftovers. No need to worry because I'm going to show you how to make a delicious turkey and ham fried rice recipe that's going to be out of this world. Absolutely tasty and delicious. To this pan, all right, my loves, as you can see, we are going to be using our wok tonight. However, if you have, let's say, a regular heavy bottom stainless steel pan, you could definitely use that as well. First thing I want to do is add some oil to the pan. Let's get it nice and seasoned. Oh, oil is nice and hot. All right. I got my eggs over here. And we're going to basically beat the eggs. Make sure it's perfectly combined. And let's add it to the oil. Small pinch of ground black pepper and salt. And let's get in there and break it up. You want to make eggs in a jiffy? Add it to a hot wok and you'll see, as you just saw, that was quick, right? All right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit more oil. We're going to add our onions to the wok. Give it a good toss. Allow it to become translucent and fragrant. Let's add some garlic paste. If you have freshly chopped garlic, you could definitely add that as well. Let's add our peas and carrots. Let's go in with our leftover turkey. Take a quick look at the turkey. As you can see, the remaining turkey meat that was left on the turkey bone, I just went in there and stripped the turkey from the bone, of course, and we went ahead and just cubed the turkey up. If you want to shred it, you definitely can, but for us, it's all about presentation. So we took that little extra time to cube the turkey and make it look nice. We're also going to add our leftover ham, of course. Can't leave the ham out. However, if you are not a fan of ham or you didn't make any ham for the holidays, no problem. Use any meat. Any meat substitute will work perfectly with this recipe. This is looking good so far. It smells amazing. Keep in mind we have the flavors that's locked in from the seasoned turkey and the ham that we made over the holidays. We're going to add our 1 day old pre-cooked and chilled rice. Let's combine it really good. Let's get it all mixed in. Now here's the thing. I know you're probably like, why are you using 1 day old rice? Simple, because we need the rice to firm up. If you, for instance, if let's say you're using the rice that you made today, what's going to happen is that rice is still going to be somewhat soggy. In order for your rice to fry perfectly, it needs to be firm. So the whole reason that we place it in the fridge is to allow the rice to get nice and firm and also get rid of all of that excess retained water within the rice. So that way it fries much easier. Now here's the thing, if you don't have 1 day old rice, a trick that I like to do is, right, if you make your rice at the last minute, rinse that rice off in cold water to wash off any excess starch. And also the rice, believe it or not, it firms up. The cold water, believe it or not, it firms up the rice as well. So that's what I like to do. If I don't make that day old rice and we got to make rice in a hurry, wash it off in cold water and let it sit for maybe about 30, I want to say 15 to 30 minutes and allow that excess water to drain off. And once your rice is nice and firm and cooled, you can use it at that point. We're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. This is our fried rice, so we're going to add what tastes good. We're also going to add some soy sauce. This is regular soy sauce. However, if you have reduced soy sauce, you can definitely use that as well. For this recipe, oyster sauce goes a far way. However, this household has seafood or fish allergies, So I'm not going to use the oyster sauce. I'm also going to add a small amount of Chinese 5-spice powder, a pinch of salt and ground black pepper, and we're going to mix everything up. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. Check out the color. Everything is looking good so far. Yay! We're going to go ahead and lower the heat just a bit. I'm going to re-add our eggs back to the pan. Let's break the eggs up so therefore they can be distributed evenly throughout the pan. We're going to turn the stovetop off. And boom, our holiday magic fried rice is finished. All right, check that on out. That's gorgeous. We went ahead and chopped up some green onions, aka scallions. Green scallions, yes. And we're just going to add it to the top. Anything that I added to this dish, if you are not a fan of it, no problem. Add whatever it is that you prefer. Now here's the other thing. If you have something different than what I'm using, no problem. Once again, it's your rice, your fried rice. Add whatever it is that you want to add to make it taste absolutely delicious. You're going to give it a quick taste test. And you're going to make sure the flavors are on the spot. Okay, you're going to make sure it's on point. But you know what? Before we do this, guess what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of our delicious maple gravy. Yes, this is some home-style maple butter gravy. Absolutely delicious. If you saw my videos, then you would have seen that. All right, boom. You would have seen that we made a maple turkey this year along with a maple butter ham. Oh my goodness. So therefore the drippings, we took the drippings and we basically turned it into gravy. Yes. So instead of adding, like, let's say duck sauce or even hoisin sauce, you could definitely use this gravy, maple style gravy, of course, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. Oh yeah, complimentary to a T. Ooh, wait. Take that leftover turkey, ham, whatever it is that you have that's left over, follow this recipe, and I can guarantee you, once you add the gravy on top of all of this, it's going to be absolutely delicious and so worth saving some leftovers. Even if you don't have leftovers, make some. Find some leftovers. Even if you don't send somebody home with an extra plate, take the plate that you would have given them, take those and make leftovers with it. That's shiesty, right? Make leftovers with that just to try this recipe out because it's absolutely delicious. As always, my loves, I would definitely catch you guys in another recipe. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Oh yeah.